BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today is a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. Please take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, at the end of our video, let us know which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. Alright, let's get right into the best picks for today. So for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the rebounds plus assists tab, and we'll be taking Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Pascal Siakam has actually fallen below this line in 8 of his last 10 games. Additionally, Pascal Siakam has fallen below this line in 65% of his last 20 games, including 2 ties. Head-to-head versus the Boston Celtics, Pascal Siakam has actually fallen below this line in 3 of their 4 last matchups this season. Now, Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers will be facing off against a Boston Celtics team that during the regular season was pretty good at defending opponent rebounding and assists, not giving up too many rebounds or assists to their opponents. When it came to defending against opponent small forwards, the Boston Celtics weren't as good, giving up some of the most rebounds and assists in the league. However, they still were giving up just under 8 rebounds as well as under 4 assists. Here are the power forward numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Pascal Siakam shouldn't have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that although Pascal Siakam is getting a pretty solid dose of minutes, over 33.5 minutes per game over his last 10 games, for a starter in the playoffs, he hasn't actually gotten that many minutes considering his role on his team, and with these current minutes, he still hasn't translated to him reaching these stat lines. Now, on the regular season, Pascal Siakam was a solid rebounder as well as playmaker for the Indiana Pacers, averaging just above 7 rebounds per game as well as slightly below 4.5 assists. However, during these playoffs, he has taken a step back in his playmaking, dropping to below 4 assists per game as an average. His rebounding has remained pretty constant. But we also want to point out that in 8 games versus the Boston Celtics this season, Pascal Siakam has had an average of slightly above 6 rebounds per game and just below 4.5 assists. And we're expecting a similar performance in this game, which will put him right below his line. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. For our next pick, we'll be headed to the points plus rebounds tab, and we'll be selecting Obi Toppin for more than 13.5 points plus rebounds. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that Obi Toppin has actually exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games. Additionally, in his last 20 games, Obi Toppin has exceeded this line in 65% of them, including 2 of the last 3 against the Boston Celtics. Now, Obi Toppin will be facing off against the Celtics defense that during the regular season was pretty good at defending opponent points as well as slightly decent when it came to defending against their rebounding. However, when it came to defending against opponent power forward scoring, although they were ranked pretty high, they still gave up nearly 22 points per game, as well as over 10.5 rebounds. Here are the small forward numbers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, Obi Toppin should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Obi Toppin over his last 10 games is averaging near 20 minutes per game, so it's a solid dose of time. In 3 of his last games versus Boston Celtics, these playoffs, he has played over 21 minutes, near 23 in all of them. So he also should have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Now, during the regular season, Obi Toppin was a solid contributor to the Indiana Pacer offense, averaging above 10 points as well as close to 4 rebounds. During these playoffs, he has taken a tick up in both his scoring as well as rebounding, increasing to near 11 points per game as well as their 4.5 rebounds. And we're expecting a similar performance in this game, especially with the Indiana Pacers season on the line. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Obi Toppin for more than 13.5 points plus rebounds. Now, for those of you who are also wisely making picks with Underdog Fantasy, we want to share a couple of plays with you that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that's Pascal Siakam for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Jason Tatum for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on the traditional stats like the PRAs, but also want access to making picks on things like triple-doubles as well as double-doubles, check out Underdog Fantasy, because right now when you use code BetBlitz, you'll receive a free pick as well as up to $250 in bonus cash after sign up. And right now our underdog picks are absolutely killing it, so you will make a ton more profit. Now for our third pick, we'll actually be in the NBA first half section under the points tab, and we'll be selecting Jason Tatum for less than 15.5 first half points. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that Jason Tatum has actually fallen below this line in 6 of his last 10 first halves. Additionally, in his last 20 first halves, Jason Tatum has fallen below this line in 70% of them. Now, Jason Tatum will be facing off against the Indiana Pacers defense that during the regular season was not very good defensively, giving up a lot of points to their opponents. And when it came to defending against opponents' small forwards, they still gave up plenty of points compared to the rest of the league. However, over the course of a game, it was only an average of 23.5 points. Here are the numbers for the power forward for those of you who want to see that as well. However, in the half, it isn't plenty of opportunity for Tatum to go over this line. Taking a quick look here at his first half minutes, we see that Tatum is getting slightly above where we'd like to see it to take his under on this line at near 20 minutes per first half in his last 10 games. However, again, even with this time, he still has mostly fallen below this line in the half, so his minutes aren't necessarily translating to his points. On the regular season, Tatum was a phenomenal scorer for the Boston Celtics, averaging near 27 points per game. But during these playoffs, he has taken a significant step back in his scoring, dropping to just above 25 points per game. And with this being a winner go home for the Indiana Pacers, we expect them to do their best defensively to try and limit Tatum from scoring, especially early on. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Jason Tatum for less than 15.5 first half points. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks today, we took Pascal Siakam for less than 12 rebounds plus assists. We took Obi Toppin for more than 13.5 points plus rebounds. And finally, we took Jason Tatum for less than 15.5 first half points. Now, we're not saying to take all these picks and throw them into one huge parlay or something, but overall, these picks could be useful individually to the overall entries that you have in mind. And again, if you would like a bonus pick in tomorrow's video, take a moment to like the video. And again, if we get above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grinds Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. And it's not just PrizePicks, it's not just Underdog. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. So you'll be able to see which of the sports books you'll be able to get the most bang for your buck. You'll be able to line shop. And best of all, one of its best features it has is its ability to generate for you a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you a list of the best correlated picks most likely to hit. And I'll also tell you the odds of them hitting as well. And even more importantly, it all runs on a live, up-to-date system. So if it's on PrizePicks, if it's on Underdog, or any of the other major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We thank you guys for your recent support. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.